All right, here with Peter Heneghan and Alex Hagermoser again. Talk a little bit about this one. What's it like coming in and playing your teammates? Do you approach it the same way as if it was New Trier or Deerfield?
I mean, you try to approach it the same way, but it's hard to because I mean we've known these kids for years and we practice them every day. So it's difficult to go out there because you know each other's games so well, and you don't want to get too intense into it because like you have to see them tomorrow and the next day and all that. And I mean they're really the one team in the state that we don't want to beat. So it was tough, but it was good to get the win in the end.
Yeah, I would say, but I mean, at the same time, we have such good players. I mean, obviously, we crushed all the first two players, and we just had this absolute fantastic match with the second doubles team. So I mean, it just shows how fantastic we have for depth and how good our doubles is.
Was this has this been your toughest match this year?
I'd say so, yeah, definitely. I mean, it was definitely the one that they played the best, and I mean, both teams came out played the best, and we just barely eked out the win. But I mean, it definitely shows that they could be a top four seed in state. I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, we've played some other good teams too, but I mean, this was the closest in score, and they had really had us against the ropes at 3-0 in the third.
What happened in the third set? Did they did you guys just kind of turn it on?
I think we were both a little tight to start. We lost some close deuce games, and then at 3-0, we kind of like looked at each other and said, well, like if we're gonna turn it on, it's getting kind of late, so we better start now. And I mean, we've been in that situation before where it's starting to. I mean, we've had our backs against the wall before, and it was kind of the same deal.
Everything he said.
And still undefeated, and obviously you don't want your one loss to come to the two doubles team.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I mean, it's something you don't want any losses, but especially against your own team, you don't want. I mean, it seems like kind of a self-inflicted loss that you don't really want to have on your record.
I mean, although last year at sectionals we did lose to our 2 team in the finals, so I mean we've been there before and it wasn't that fun, so we wanted to avoid that.
When you guys play each other, I'm sure you play each other in practice and stuff. Is there? I don't know. I don't want to say that you're going at 80% or whatever, but is there some level that you're not? It's not the same as a tournament match like this.
And I think you always try to practice as hard as you can, but like there definitely is. You definitely are going to turn it on a little more in a tournament. So I mean we hadn't played them in like real live match play yet, so.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of actually helped us seeing them in practice, so we know a little bit more about what they're about, how to play them, and things like that. But yeah, I'd say we don't play them as hard in practice as we do in these matches.
Last thing, height. Both you guys are significantly got a significant height advantage. Does it play into it at all when you're going against two guys that are both shorter?
I would definitely say so. I mean, it's not so much the actual height advantage. I think it's just a little bit of advantage in serves. I mean, yeah.
I think at the net it comes into play too, because but when we're both at the net and we're being aggressive, it's tough to get it by us, over us, or around us. So I think that definitely does help us when we're being aggressive against the net.
All right. Thank you very much.